Welcome to the Departure Lounge, where dreams take flight. On this YouTube channel, we're gonna rock the night with Christmas Jet. We'll challenge your wit and your brain. Mania brings the beauty, it's a fashion hurricane. Battle like the liveries, the skies are painted gold. We'll take you on a journey, let the battles unfold. And in our live streams, we'll break down the walls, question the norm, and have a damn good ball. Come on down to the Departure Lounge, where we're free, will entertain and inspire. Just you wait and see, from Christmas Jet to Mania. We'll make you shout in the battle of the live race. We'll never back down. We'll never back down. Battle like the liveries, the skies are painted gold. We'll take you on a journey, let the battles unfold. And in our live streams, we'll break down the walls, question the norm, and have a damn good ball. Come on down to the Departure Lounge, where we're free, will entertain and inspire. Just you wait and see, from Christmas Jet Mania. We'll make you shout in the battle of the live race. We'll never back down. We'll never back down.
Huge thank you to our channel member, Phil. Yes. Hello, hello. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to your Saturday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. Of course, as always, hope you are doing well. It is our second stream of the day. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a wonderful Saturday. We're on board, as you've seen, the Aer Lingus A320 in retro colours this evening, which you'll just about see. A little bit better. We're on board the Aer Lingus A320 in the retro colours as we go from Dublin over to Barcelona this evening. Flight time is about 2 hours and 20 minutes, so it should keep us busy. And should hopefully be a good one this evening, so I hope you're all well. Welcome to those who are watching. Wayne's with us. He is there in the chat. Come and say hi and all that good stuff. Let us know, of course, how your Saturday went, if you had a good one. What did you get up to? And let us know what the rest of your weekend looks like. Let's get on with the setting up of the aircraft, shall we? So let's go to our tablet here. First thing we'll do is we'll import our flight plan over. Just ignore all this. So there you go. So apparently it's 1 hour 57 minutes, but I reckon it's going to be a little bit longer than that. Dublin METAR, a few clouds at 3,000 and broken at 20,000. So we should be alright for the departure. The arrival today is looking a little bit better than it did yesterday. That's for sure. A few clouds at 3,000 feet, so we should be absolutely fine. 3 knots of wind at 10 degrees. And our alternate airport today is Toulouse, where it is completely clear. No, it's not. Well, no, it's Toulouse, isn't it? Sure it is. Wherever it is clear as well, so we are looking pretty good. Evening to Paul, evening to Sarah. Hope you are both doing well. Right, let's set this up. So we need to find out what we're going for today. So we have got a passenger count of 179. Our cargo today is a very cushy 2651, and our fuel needed to get to Barcelona today is going to be, let's give us an 8 points. No, not an 8.6. 8634 is what we want. No, 8634. Enter that. We'll apply that, and then what we'll do is we'll let GSX do its thing. Before we do, let's go to the top and let's get some lights turned on. Battery 1, battery 2 on, external power on. Let's brighten up those panel lights. Brighten up a little bit more. Get some dome lights on as well. And let's set the aircraft up. Another thing, obviously you're not going to see it right now, but there is a little something that we are using. I did a little test stream earlier. Did a little test stream earlier where got a little brand new program that allows us to make the scenery and everything else look a little bit more realistic. It was pretty cool. It worked. Everyone was happy with it. So we'll see that tomorrow when we use that. There is our aircraft for today. With the moon in the background there as well. Looking rather tasty. So let's go back to the top. So that's on, that's fine. We'll turn the APU on. We'll give it a few seconds. We'll turn the emergency exit light on.
Fuel truck is in position.
Now we'll start the APU.
Please
Turn on
don't
the
load
oxygen.
until the fuel truck arrives and asked to do.
And we'll sort out the AIDAs. Nine minutes until we're aligned. Lee Class, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Aiming to land with the gear down today. That's the goal of the stream. If we can land with the gear down this time, then I'll be a happy boy. Sarah says, should have done Dublin tomorrow for the storm. I did consider it, and then we've got something quite special tomorrow, so figured we're saving tomorrow morning for that. Let's set up our McDo, but we might see it. We may sort of go over Ireland tomorrow. There's a bit of a storm coming, so we may see it. We might see it. Wait, it's busy day testing new content and learned my first study level train on the sim for tomorrow evening. Lovely stuff. So there we go. Dublin our departure, Barcelona our arrival, and our estimated time en route is 1 hour and 57 minutes. Also, inverted the colours. Can you see that? Inverted the colours, so it's blue and yellow rather than yellow and blue. Simple things, but you know what I mean. Let me know if you like it. Right. Anyway, let's continue here. So everything is happening on the outside, which is good. Let's go to the init page. Let's request that. Please fingers crossed that it work. Did it work? No, it did not work today. Why you no work? Okay, that's fine. So while we're waiting for everything to happen, we'll sort everything out. Yes, evening, Paul Hussey. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. That's really irritating why that doesn't work this time. Right, let's go for it anyway. Right, so Dublin to Barcelona. Watch along went down well. Thank you to those that watched that one earlier. That was a fascinating watch. We watched Cardiff City absolutely thump Plymouth Argyle 5-0. And to be fair, it could have been a lot more. Right, zero fuel weight for our aircraft today is exactly 61. And our centre of gravity while empty 29.8, something like that. Our block fuel today is 8.6. So in that goes. Then we want flight plan. So we're departing Dublin today on the brand new runway 28 right. We'll see a lot of the aircraft departing. Have we not got 28 right? Okay, we'll put it down as 28 left, but we're not going 28 left. We're going 28 right. Even I know that. We'll go with Peli 5 Alpha, even though that's different to what we're actually going to be taking. Barcelona, when we arrive, is going to be 25 right. It's not got any RNAVs. Okay. 25 right on the RNAVs, and then we are going in on Puma. 1 Zulu, please turn up. 1 Yankee's fine. Add that in. Beautiful. Now we've got the monotonous challenge of going through after Peleg. Okay, right, so just going to go through some waypoints here, just get them in, so Bakur. Kurakin, let's clear that. Go for Delore. Beautiful. After Delore, we want Turku. TRKU. Turku in there. Put on that core. pour it in there. Two par in there. Wayne says, looks like storm going to miss the northeast, no warnings. And Mac does 48, not too bad. Then looks hairy in the northwest though. And that's not the local women. David says, I'm disappointed. I glanced at the description of this video and was sure it said A320 Dundee to Barton. I was excited to see another real world ops. The mind. Hello everyone. Hello to you, hope you're doing well. Right, so we're going to get some more waypoints in here. AGN can go in there, beautiful. And we want Lomra. Crack in. Right, some more of the good stuff. Pumal. Lovely, we'll clear that. Lovely, insert, job done. That's the flight plan in and finished. Cool. Quick nosy outside. Moon is still rising, but the aircraft is loading quite nicely. You'll see that everything looks a little bit lighter today, purely because of the program I'm using that I sort of bought today and purchased. Everything's looking a little lighter. You can see a little bit more. Sky's looking a bit better. The clouds looking a little better as well. Not that we'll see that today, but you'll see a lot more tomorrow. Did a test stream earlier in regards to this little program we used. You can see the moon is lighting up the clouds a lot better too. So you know. It's going well so far. Quite like it. Right, performance. Let's go for 135. 141 for rotate. And one. Oh shit. Yes. 145. There we go. For RB2. Beautiful. Let's get rid of that message on the screen and that one, because we are aligned and ready to go. Lovely stuff. So we are going to go off 28 right, regardless of the fact that it says 28 left. For some reason, the sim still doesn't recognise 28 right is a brand new runway at Dublin. So there you go. Other things we can do while we're waiting. We can turn on the predicted wind shear. We won't do the TCAS system yet. For some reason, we haven't started boarding. Is this a bug with GSX? Or have we got to open the doors? Have we got to open the doors up? Would that help? Trying to work out why we're not boarding passengers. Oh no, they're on the way. There you go. Taking their sweet ass feckin' time.
Passenger boarding started.
Alright, let's see if we've got crew. shall we see if we've got... Oh, we do have crew. Right, time to give some people some names. Here we go. Alright, there's Dave. Dave's manning the stairs today. Should we see what Dave looks like? Oh. Hello, Dave. Everyone say hello, Dave. Dave's manning the air stairs today. And he looks very happy to be doing so. If we have a look at the crew today, we'll call her Silhouette, as in silhouette, because you know, silhouette, yeah, silhouette, because we can't see what she looks like, so we'll call her Silhouette. Let's nosy at the other end of the aeroplane and see if we can see our other crew member. I'm also curious why Ryanair are dealing with us today, but okay. Okay, we've got Silhouette's cousin or sister. I'll get there eventually. I can't man these vacuum things. Right, if we go inside the plane, does that help? No. I cannot control. I'm not Pervin, I promise. Why is she okay. Silhouette's cousin is not looking great. In fact, everyone is looking quite dark. And what I mean by that is there's no lighting. Why is there no lighting on the crew? Shadow for the rear one, says John. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Okay, weird. Don't know. Yeah, Scylla and Shadow. Or as Dom says, the Slendermen people. It's bizarre. Very bizarre why that was happening. Let's get you a picture of the moon again. Let's have a look and see if we can. Nope. She's
This way, please.
Scylla is still.
Good evening.
Okay, I give up. Give her Irish names anyway. Why not? You even got the shite engine cowlings on the livery. Oh yeah, gotta look the part. Or make it look as realistic as possible. But we did go for the shite engine cowling as well. I knew you'd pick up on that. But I hope everyone is well today. But they are the wrong ones, stupid Aer Lingus. It's all gone tits up. We've got Ryanair dealing with us today. I don't know why. I don't think I picked them. David says Silhouette's cousin is hoping to abandon her cabin crew job and become a weather forecaster. Her name is Wendy Wet. Oh dear. Never mind. Never mind. I don't know why Ryanair are dealing with us, but heck it. You can see as well, hopefully, if I just pop it down here a second, you can see the contrails that are being lit up by the moon as well. Didn't see that before. Which is quite cool. But yeah, unfortunately, I've used the filters for today in this one, but you're not really going to see them as much until tomorrow. Don't know why the crew are. It's something to do with like.
Hello.
Is there something that I can do with it? Don't know if there's something that I can do with it. We'll turn fuel on as well, just while we are here. Nope. What if the emergency exit lights to on? Maybe. I don't know if that will work. Did not work. So also, for some reason, our passengers are not being viewed in the cabin today, which is they just disappear like that. So there you go. Scylla and Wendy on board today. Both last names went. Never mind. Alright, so we should be taking a bit of a scenic route today. Also, if you're on Volanta and you have a look at the VATSIM side of things, there are 2,500 people on VATSIM, all crossing the pond. They're all crossing the pond today due to an event that's happening at the moment, which is the Crossing the Pond VATSIM event. I'm sure that's what it is today. 2 seconds. No, was I wrong? No, I was wrong. There's an event going on at something. Lee Class coming up with 1 gifted Departure Lounge membership that goes to Jamie's World. Thank you for playing the roulette, and thank you for your continued support. As always, one of the multiple ways you can get involved by supporting the channel this evening. Any funds from gifting memberships or super chats or anything else go straight back into the channel. It's never used for personal use. It's all used for
Passengers bus is coming.
and getting the channel to a more improved level, or somewhat improved at least. But thank you for your continued support. Failing that, of course, you can always drop a like on the stream as well. Always helps us out, regardless to any interaction you might give us, whether it is still. And I cannot stress this enough that people still don't understand that if you're leaving a thumbs down and you think you're harming the channel, you are not harming the channel. But people don't get it into their thick heads. But it's fine because they're helping the channel out and it's all good. So regardless of any interaction that you do, it helps the channel out immensely. More eyes on the channel means more positive vibes and more good things. Dom says 3.4k subs, well done, thank you kindly. Gained a few more today through the watch along we did. Often I sit there and I look at the interactions before we go live, and there's normally a couple of dislikes on there, and I sit and have a right good giggle. I'm like, thanks for helping me out. That's exactly what you're doing. So essentially, the worst thing, in fact, if you wanted to harm the channel, you could just not leave anything at all. That's one way to harm the channel, is don't leave a like or a dislike. But never mind, people can't be told. Okay, so I'm having a nosy at what we've got coming up on the event-wise, because we haven't done an event for a while. John says, what scenery is this for Dublin? I'm cheap and only use free stuff. Let me find out for you. Give me a sec. Because I don't know either. I'm pretty sure it's a free one. If it's not, in fact, it probably is a free one. But I'll find out which one it is. Okay, this is by a company called MK Studios. So there you go. That is it's not necessarily free, but it is if you know where to go. That's all I can tell you. Also, as we always do, we always turn our attention to food eventually. What did you have for your tea this evening? I will kick things off. I had Chinese from my favourite Chinese place, and it was just proper heaven. Singapore chow mein, some sweet and sour chicken. Oh, heaven. What did you have, please? If you had a takeaway as well, give me your proper order rather than going McDonald's. What did you have, please? Also, John, if you want me to send you a link to this particular thing where it's not necessarily behind a paywall, let me know. I will send it to you. Wayne had pigs and blankets. Thank you, but no. Okay, no worries. Pigs and blankets, sandwiches, and potato poppers. Pigs and blankets, sandwiches, and potato poppers. Air fryer mashup. That's that to me sounds like. McDonald's. I had the McDonald's Dondle. There's always one. Lee says Pete. Oh no. No, I saw the emoji at the start. No. You're wrong. Pineapple pizza, chips, ketchup, and chocolate mousse. Hopefully not all together. And you dip your chips in the chocolate mousse because that's weird. That's alright then. Yeah, pineapple pizza, chips, ketchup, and chocolate mousse. Lovely. Good, like a good chocolate mousse. Dom says, you love me really? That's debatable. John says, my wife wants me to try her new waffle maker. So waffles and sausages. Oh, that sounds quite good actually. Lee put it in the blender and then drank it like a milkshake, says Dom. That's yeah, that in itself doesn't help. No. Oh, good lord. Oh, good heavens. I'll leave this here because I'll have to show you what that is. Also, I'm going to need your help today because I'm still undecided as to what livery to use for tomorrow. So I'll run a poll a little bit later. Then you can help me decide. David says I had a big tasty curry with a Peshwari naan. Very nice. Dom says on a serious note I made some teriyaki chicken and rice. Beautiful. Sarah had a kebab. Did you have anything with it? Did you have any sauce? In fact, knowing you, I say no sauce. And just a kebab. David says was going to have a Chinese, but Wing Wang Takeaway was raided by border forces earlier today. For you. Hi. Oh, she had sauce, mayo and chili. Or see, I couldn't have mayo on a kebab. The industry that I work in makes me see some fascinating sights that puts me off kebabs. I also just want to show you this absolute abomination that someone has. In fact, we got. I'll show it when we're in the air because we're almost ready to push back. I'll show it when we're in the air. Oh yo! Paul says Landor. Yeah, there's three variations that I'm really undecided about. But we'll get a poll running in a sec once we're in the air. The pushback is imminent. First time using the Fenix without any stutter. I don't think we get any stutter. It looks clean and fresh to me. I don't know if it's looking clean and fresh on the screen. Let's have a look. Yeah, looking clean and fresh there. Beautiful. We've had the bong. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to quickly mute my mic. God, where have I heard that before? Hang on a sec. Just got a voice note. Hang on. Sorry folks, I was just watching the departure lounge and didn't want my channel to get blocked again. Anyway, boarding is done, so we can get ready to go. So let's beacon lights on. So you just saw a flick of power there. That was taking us over to the APU. We're getting clearance now. It's doing that automatically. I don't know why it does it automatically on that one. So let go.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Right. So, time to take. So, last time we did this particular livery. It's funny because it came up.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Came up on Volanta as a 320 Neo when we did last time, and this is the one that the sim just completely died on us. I was a bit like, oh, okay. Why has it done that for? But we should be all right this time round. We're only going to Barcelona. Shouldn't crash on us. Hasn't crashed on me for ages.
Locking gear.
Touch wood, it stays that way. He's not very Irish, the man who's towing us back. Just make sure everyone all doors shut. Yeah, we did. Beautiful. Right, let's look for the push. Beautiful. We've also been here before.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push.
Here we go.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Wonderful. Right, let's switch the igniter to start, and then we'll push engine 2. Flicky on. Hello. Oh! It's alright. It's my fault. The throttle lever was forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you. Demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you.
When did we start getting announcements?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our air. Following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets.
You can hear that, right?
Set parking brakes.
There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you.
Our cabin crew are not
Emergency
doing
lighting
anything.
will guide you to an exit. In an
Where is
emergency,
Scylla and Wendy?
leave all baggage on board.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
And we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you.
Evening, Carl. Hope you're doing well. Dom says hello. We're trying to talk posh now. Not trying to, no. Okay, so they've recently done an update for the A320 and all that good stuff because what they did was they put the more powerful B3 engines on rather than the
Cockpit
B2s.
to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Lots of people are saying that the A320 was
Unlocking
underpowered
gear.
on the flight sim, so they upgraded the engines on this aeroplane from the B2s to the B3s. So they are a lot more powerful, which is why there was a slight change in startup noise than we're sort of used to. If you have your monitoring cabin and PA on the radios, you can hear the announcements. I don't ever remember. I mean, the calls. It throws me off every time. I'm like, it's a new thing. You learn something new every day.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Dom says prefer the B52. Prefer when you didn't type, personally, but there you go. Have that zinger thrown your way. Right, we can turn APU off. Get the nose light on. So we can taxi. And let's make our way to 28 right. We're not going to the left. Going over to the right. Here we go. Whoa! No, don't play that shit again. Dom says fine then. Oh, I mean, if that's all it took, should have done it fucking months ago. Set the flaps while we're taxiing. If you also remember when we did the virtual plane spotting thing from Dublin, the dual landings and takeoffs in the opposite directions, oh, they still happen. Dom says, I retract all kind words I said about you and the channel. Oh, wait. Well, that's fine. I'll just retract my subscription from your channel and then we'll be even, so it'll be fine. Two can play that game, girlfriend. Rob says, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please ensure your tray tables and seat backs are in the upright position and your seat belts are fastened for takeoff. Hopefully we're landing with gears down this time too. If you missed last night's stream, we battled and combated the tricky stormy weather going into Kushiro, only to realise that the gear wasn't down. Dom says, girlfriend, see, I knew you loved me. Yes, Dom. Yes, I do. Now go make me a fucking sandwich. Let's get the runway turn lights on as well, just to brighten it up a little bit. Let's get the dome light off. Don't need that on at the minute. Swing our ass around here. Sandy Witch, we role playing. Can't knock a bit of role playing. Just saying. Biatch. Right, beautiful. So, as you can see, that it's a little bit. It's not so. I might not show it on the screen screen there at all. But everything's looking a little lighter. So before we wouldn't have this with the moon. So the moon's there, and we've got like a little like haze around it. I know there's a cloud there, but it's a little bit of like haze, and the clouds like lit up and stuff. We wouldn't have had that before. So there are very subtle changes to the atmosphere and everything else like that. We are using a program called Rex Atmos for the first time. I put off buying it because I figured it'd be a complete waste of time. Turns out it's actually not a complete waste of time, and it works quite nicely. So it's lovely. Rob says we are also selling scratch cards for no other reason. No reason other than paying parking machine at the other end. We need it because parking machine swallows coins like feeding bun to an elephant. Is that because you reckon that's where we're going to end up again? Is that what you're saying? I'm telling you, it happens one time, and you never have it lived down. But it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Carl says, didn't Arsenal do well? Didn't Plymouth do well? Alright, next stop Barcelona. Heading off from runway 28 right. For some reason, again, the sim just doesn't recognise that 28 right is a thing on this new, the new airport. Well, the new airport section, should we say? But the scenery doesn't quite pick it up. And just as soon as that happens, Lewis is in the chat. Oh, hang on, we're going to hold short. But Carl does say, didn't West Ham do well? And it's like, ears were burning. It's like, say his name or say something to do with West Ham and he will appear. We believe in London plane spotting. I think it's only fair, right?
Are you ready to go shopping?
Check it out.
Step inside a very special supermarket. The only supermarket in the world that gives you money. £2,000 is waiting on our shelves to be won by some lucky person in this store. The aim of the game is to shop smarter and faster than the next person. And everything in this supermarket is up for grabs.
Chuck him in the chat. Dale's here. Strange you don't get struck for this.
Yes, there's prizes in store and much, much more when you play Supermarket Sweep.
Yes, well done everybody. There you go. He's here. Right, here we go then. Right, so we're gonna hold because again, this is what I'm talking about. The dual runway shit is still happening. So there's obviously an aircraft coming in the wrong way at the moment. So we're just hanging fire. Carl said the new effects look good. Unfortunately, you don't see them properly today, but you will see them more tomorrow. The airplane is still there. I just wonder where it went. Oh, it's gone round, has he? No? Confused what's going on here. So there's an aircraft in the background that's coming in the wrong way. We'll just wait for him to land. And then we'll go off to Barcelona. I hope you're well, Lewis. Welcome to the stream. He is going around, cool. I thought so. I mean, it might be the fact you're coming in the wrong bloody way, because in real life they are on 2.8s, but sure, whatevs. Cool. Well, I'm not going to mute my microphone, but enjoy the sounds of the A320 as we depart Dublin for Barcelona. Here we go. Alright, we're up. Positive climb, gear going up. So we are designated on our systems to go from runway 28 left, but we are actually going 28 right. And yeah, there we go. Off we pop to Barcelona. Maybe we'll pack your sun cream because you're going to fucking need it. Well, the gingers have at least. Should try and get that speed. There we go, happy days. Auto throttle speed is intact. Climbing at a steady 2,000 feet per minute. Beautiful. The moon there, just shining. With the effects there as well. Quite beautiful. A hello to Jamie's World, who says thanks for the gifted membership. Lee Class was your man for that one. There's hi from Glasgow, hope you're doing well. Did disconnect, so that's fine. We'll just push that nose down, get the aircraft a little more stable, get some more speed on the aircraft before we pop the autopilot back on again, like so. Get more of a steady climb, just kind of keep it going. Barracks is fine. Everything looking pretty decent. So yeah, I mean, everything's looking a little lighter because of the. I mean, I could show you, but I don't think you're going to see much of a difference. That's beautiful. Check that out, look. That's quite pretty. How cool is that? Sounds pretty spectacular too. Right, I've no idea where we're going, so let's just go direct to. Oh, it's actually taking us that way. Okay, let's change this. We want to go back instead, so we can begin our turn. Jimmy's World says, "What specs do you need to run this?" So. We've recently upgraded the PC to like top end specs, so we've got a 4070 Ti Super 16 graphics card with a i7 processor, which is why you're seeing everything run a little bit smoother. You don't necessarily need the top end specs, and we're running everything on Ultra. So that too is helping us sort of run everything on Ultra, but you don't need top end specs to work the flight sim. So before I had a what I had before. I think mine was about like a. I think I'm trying to think. What I had before. Trying to remember. Basically, I could run the flight sim on medium settings, absolutely fine, but couldn't fly to airports like Heathrow. Whereas now we can, because it's a higher spec. So it's one of those where if you want it to run quite well, you've got to kind of shell a bit of money out for it. Look at that, look, that's awesome. How cool is that? Dom says the lighting effects are vastly better. I could show you actually while we're here. So I'll show you what the program does. Alright, so if I take it here. So if I reset everything, which I'm about to, so give me a second. When I reset everything, you'll see how much this changes. Ready? So 3, 2, 1, resetting everything. So you see how it's just gone a little darker and you don't have that glow? Can you see that? That change on the screen? I'm just like, yeah, there you go. So you see how that's now gotten a lot darker and all the stuff below is not as light as it was, like real lighting effects. So what we're looking at now is Flight Sim in vanilla mode, basically. Lewis, I probably did. I don't remember what I had. All I know is that it ran it on medium quite nicely, which still made it look good, but not as good as it does now. So yeah, so it's looking pretty vanilla, and it's looking a little bit like it's looking quite interesting, right? So we're going to put one. So the one I'm about to add on is the environment. So it's going to make the environment look a bit better. It might make a difference. Then again, it might not. So we've added that in already. And if we go to the atmosphere, the setting that I use is this one. So if we add that in, you can see now everything will start to become a little bit lighter, as you can see. Clouds are a little bit lighter now. And everything looks just miles better. You see that? Didn't get these effects before. But now we do. That is pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Ideally, you'll see more of the effects tomorrow on tomorrow's flight that we are doing. But in the night time, it is subtle changes. These are the subtle changes, and if I zoom all the way in, look how big that moon is. Which allows me to get a picture like that, which is pretty cool. Look how detailed that moon is as well. Can you see how detailed the moon is if I just zoom up a little bit more? So again, wouldn't get that amount of detail without the lighting settings and everything else. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Just going to take this back a little bit because we're at 100. So I normally go for that 82 on the camera. Again, it's little details at night that show it off, but you'll see more. You'll see more tomorrow. Right, we'll have a steady climb at 1,500 feet a minute, and then we'll turn off the landing lights, like so. Happy days. Again, not going to see a great deal, but lighting is a bit different. I will keep talking about it because it is actually quite epic. Okay, so there you go. Right, I need your help on this one now, so I need to do a poll. So, as you know, tomorrow we are doing Concorde. I need your help, please. For which livery to use? 3 choices in the poll. I need to know which one, please. Pepsi. It's from Heathrow, so no Pepsi tomorrow. Lewis says flew the 340 Olympic, Heathrow to Athens today. What did you think of the 340? Pepsi would be in there if we were flying from Paris, which we are not. Yeah, we are not flying from Paris tomorrow. It's Heathrow tomorrow. Sorry. Carl says it's got to be Landor, surely. Well, you tell me. I mean, I'm giving you the option. The option's in the chat. In the poll, sorry, in the chat. Entirely up to you. Which one you gonna be? Wayne says, are you stopping for? Oh, you're on your actual personal account this time. So Lewis, we'll end up bringing back some. Well, we're bringing back the multiplayer flights. You must join us one time. You must join us. Wayne says, stopping for fuel 6 times. Just ask him. Just asking the Chatham Twat fan club. Population 1 because there are, or no, population 0 because we've got no fans. Yeah, we were stopping off at Westfields to do some shopping. Take some of those sweet Nike Air Maxes across the pond. Love to, says Lewis. Lovely. We'll still get that sorted. Will the crew run out of hours? Probably will do, the amount of time they'll be spending at Westfields. All that shopping, very little flying. Don't forget the walk to the bridge to Sainsbury's. Oh, dear me. I totally forgot about that. Make that 8 hours tomorrow then. That's how long it's going to take. It's going to take 8 hours tomorrow. Real time, real time and real world ops, of course, remember. That's 7 hours Concorde flying time is about as fake as being a Gillingham fan. Supposedly. Up the Bradford, by the way. Up the Bradford. Let's go. Lewis says, can Dale be the cabin manager tomorrow? I mean, sure, why not? Go wild in the aisles by being the cabin manager tomorrow. You're all invited. Landale livery. Like it. Alright, looks like voting's done. Nobody wants the red tail. 30% want the Chatham Dockyard. And looks like the overwhelming winner is the Landor. So we'll do Landor tomorrow. Second time I'll fly it to JFK. Did it as a test for the first time. We'll run it as a second flight. Why not? So it's Concorde done relatively right, not properly right, because I still will get the grips with it. However, I can fly it, so there are positives. I don't think getting to Mach 2 is going to be a breeze either. I struggled last time. But we'll see. But for advertising porpoises, here is what's coming up tomorrow from 11 o'clock in the morning. We're going to run it through till about 2:30ish, I think, or 2:30, 3 o'clock. There you go. That is my own screenshot that I took the first time I flew Concorde, or I should say the only time I flew Concorde on the flight sim. That's my own screenshot. We're flying Heathrow to JFK tomorrow on the DC Designs Concorde. Should be a fun one. Looking forward to it, I think. Right, now I wanted to show you this absolute monstrosity that I've just seen on the FlightSim.2 website. So give me 2 seconds. So this has appeared on the FlightSim.2 website. It's the Airbus A3neo, you know, real world aircraft, of course. Someone took the stock A320neo and turned it into this. I'll show it from different angles. Oh dear. I don't know why it's a monstrosity, but I quite like it. I quite like it. I won't lie to you. I do quite like it, even though it's a massive monstrosity. I do quite like it. I wouldn't download it to fly it. It got a flight for shits and gigs, says Wayne. I mean, look at that. Look. Look at it. Baby bus do 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 do, baby bus do 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 do. It looks ridiculous. I know, right? It looks ridiculous, but I'm like, there's something about it. It's quite charming. at the same time. Look at it. I can't. I want to, but I can't. In fact, no, I probably will. I'll say I won't download it, but I will. It doesn't need a nose gear because it's too tiny. Too tiny. Doesn't need nose gear. But I bet that is a real bitch to fly as well. Look. Oh, look. Look. That's from the cockpit window. The engines are like there. I feel like we could do like London City with it. Look. Oh dear. I might just for pure fun. I think now we should probably. In fact, you know what? I am going to download it. Let's see if it actually works first. I can't imagine what it'd be like to land it though. I feel like the tail needs to be a little bit bigger, personally. I don't know what it'd be like to land, because you're landing literally on the main gear and that's it. Oh, that'd be deeply fascinating. I've downloaded it. I've given in, I've downloaded it. So basically, the pilot's side windows double up as an overwing exit. Essentially, that is the gist of it. I've got it on download. Don't worry, it's fine. I feel like that is a request night to literally just go into the sim for no particular reason. Like, don't need to go in to try and fly place A to place B. Just load in at one place and just go visit a bunch of airports and just see if it works. Beautiful. Like a good retro. I think Sarah would have attacked me verbally if we hadn't done the retro, seeing as she had the pictures for it. I very nearly didn't do the retro because I went to load it up this evening and there were some textural issues. We were getting some pink stuff. Fucking table. Every time. Go away. Rob says when you go for a dump in a public bog and you put the safety blanket or bog roll in the pad to stop the backlash, that baby bus landing. Don't know what that's like, but fair enough. Darren Smith, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. If you are enjoying the stream so far, and you want me to do that aeroplane at some point for shits and gigs, feel free to hit the like button. If we can get to double figures for the likes, then I will do that flight. Do that aeroplane, and then we'll take it to, I don't know, multiple airports and see how well it goes. I can't imagine what it's like to land it though with just the main landing gear and no nose gear. Can we fly that aeroplane to Barra? I mean, I think we should probably do a stream where we just focus on that aeroplane and then just do a request of flying it to places. I too am now intrigued about Barra. Oh, Dom, now we're talking. Luckla. Luckla. There is a nose gear, just couldn't see it properly from that angle. Okay. Body fine. Oh, do you know what? There actually is. Oh no, there actually is. There is a landing gear. Yeah. There is a nose gear. There is. Let me show you. Oh my god, Lewis. It's free. Download it. Let's do it together. We'll do multiplayer, and we'll do it with this aeroplane. Oh, that would be awesome. Oh, that would be so funny. I'm so up for that. Yeah, buddy. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, so if you go to flightsim.2 and go to the other section and go to airline aviation, that's where you'll find it. Oh, that is mega. Dibs on making it a shots stream again. No, it'll be during the week. Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh, that'd be awesome. Right, fucking table keeps coming out again. Right, let me show you. Here we go. Right, so can you see it here? You can just about. Okay. So you see, you got this gear here, where the light is shining on it. There's another gear here. That's the nose gear. So there is a nose gear. You just couldn't see it properly from this angle. So you got one main gear where the engine is, another one here with a light shining on it, and then just in front of that is the nose gear. Multiplayer through the Mach loop. Oh, that would be awesome to do as well. Take it through the Mach loop. Oh, brilliant. Why can I see this plane in an Uber livery? Oh. So, Lewis, what we'll do is... yes. Download it tomorrow. And then what I want to do is I want to test it on multiplayer, and I want to see if I can see it as well. And if I can, then we're rocking and rolling and we're good to go. That would be awesome. But yeah, Jim's correct. Evening to you, Jim. Hope you're doing well. Jim says Audi want a word with Airbus about using the name A3. Uberjet. Oh, do you know what? I looked at it to start off with. I was like, not sure about it. the more I look at it, the more I think it's actually quite cute. Shouldn't think that about aeroplanes, but I think it does. I think it looks quite cute. So yeah, so if you can get it, if you can get the stream to double figures, then I'll bring it to a stream. We're 3 likes away from double figures. Easy Tiger, no humping of legs permitted. Ah, it's fine. Somebody took the Airbus baby jet memes you see on Facebook and put it on Microsoft Flight Sim. I know. I literally I'm just scrolling through like I do, just to kind of see it. They like new liveries and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, what's this? Like I wouldn't know what I would use it for, but now I'm like, we're using that for multiplayer. Totally using that for multiplayer. That's awesome, man. I like that. I imagine for the person that made that, it's probably relatively easy to do. I wouldn't try it myself, but I imagine it's quite easy to do. Always destined for use on real world ops. Oh yes, we'll fly the A3 Neo from London City to Hong Kong, non-stop, real world ops, and we'll have 150 people on board it as well. And if you're lucky enough, I'll treat you to AI pilot. Don't say I don't treat you on this channel, because I do. A3 Neo, is there a stretch version? Yeah, it's the A3 Neo Plus. Jim says Logan Air A3 Neo Westray Papa Westray real world ops. The amount of fun we could have this, I don't think I'd stop laughing. I think it would just be so much fun. The A4. Oh dear, so much fun. Darren says I've heard of Kelly's Heroes, but Heli 2 Heroes. Yeah, so Heli 2 Heroes is what's the best way of putting it really? A sort of a funding thing for Cornwall Air Ambulance. What they're doing is they're raising funds. I need to put that a little bit more of this way. They're raising funds for a second helicopter through public funding, and for each £100 that you donate, you have your name put on the bottom, or your own personal name or something to do with you at the bottom of the helicopter on the belly when they get it. So we as a channel decided we were going to put something towards it, and we did. I have the certificate still on the side there. I'll show you actually. Give me a sec. There we go. I'll just quickly change the camera. 2 seconds. Beautiful. There we go. So all you get is a little certificate there. So this is the name that is going to be on the bottom of the helicopter. So you get a little certificate. So there you go. We as a channel raised 100 quid, and it was donated straight to the charity. I will donate 100 quid if they buy a Chinook. I don't think it's going to be a Chinook. No, it'll be an Augusta Westland helicopter that they've already got in their fleet. But when it arrives and when they do have it, I think they're up to something like 1.2, 1.3 million. So they're getting close. And it's your generosity that's helped. So every time that helicopter goes up into the air and the channel name is on the bottom of it, that is to do with everybody that's donated towards it. I've donated towards it, and people know who they are who have donated towards it as well. So because of that, you are what made it happen. So it's also a way of saving lives, because Cornwall's roads are sometimes inaccessible, so helicopter can be the only way. So for them to get a second helicopter is like the goal, and they are getting close to it. So public funding, and plus it's a nice little thank you for your donations to have your name or channel name or whatever you want to put in there, as long as it's, you know, good taste and everything else, bottom of the helicopter. So there you go, we've done our little bit. So our channel name will be on the bottom of the helicopter for the time that it's in service. So that's what that is. So that's why we've got there, proud to be a Heli 2 Heroes sponsor, because we have done our bit for it. Dom says, now please tell me that the A380 or 747 got the same A3 treatment. So no, not yet, but I think my guess would be it's probably going to be in the works. I will be very surprised if it's not. Yes, I will send you a link to it now. Give me 2 seconds. Do you want it on Instagram? I'll send it to you on Instagram if you like. Anyway, we'll go Instagram one. The 747 treatment was called the Car Bear. Cool. Right, there you go. Sent it to you. Darren says, so the Boeing examples would be a MAX 1. Probably could be. Okay. So now you've seen that, you're sort of coming up with like all these aircraft, and you're like starting to think, what would they look like if they were shrunk down? I bet the A340 when it's shrunk down would be pretty cool. Dom says, can't decide economy versus business class next trip, KM Malta or Aegean. Go for KM Malta, why not? There we go, our beautiful retro A320 with the moon up in the sky. Taken after one of the crew's names, Silhouette. Retro with a dodgy cowling. That's the second person to point that out. Sarah was the first. Yes, it's a bog standard livery thing that it comes with. I don't think there's actually a livery for it that doesn't have the dodgy cowling. So sorry, you'll just have to deal with the dodgy cowling. Bananas Play, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. I was around for the watch along that we did earlier today. Sarah says that's the way it actually is, though. Exactly, and I'm only going off of the picture you sent me as well. So the fact that the aircraft looks like that, you sent me a picture with the dodgy cowling, and then you're like, don't like it. Don't like it. It's the shitty cowlings. It's like, well, you sent me a picture of it. So I had to use it. I could have used a standard livery, but I thought I'd be a bit different tonight. Look what everyone's saying about it. Sent you a picture to fucking fix it, you bastard. Did you? Bananas places I don't like how Boeing get hate. I think they draw it upon themselves. Oh, that's your Sarah impression. David says the shitty cowlings. Now that would be a name, a good name for a wedding band. I'm trademarking that so no one can take it. The shitty cowlings. Oh dear. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the stage is the band that the groom has hired for the wedding this evening. So if you could all show your appreciation for the shitty cowlings. I think it totally works. Because you always get when you go to if you go to a wedding as a guest, or you have been married, and you got the DJ over the thing, or whoever is introducing stuff, they always sort of, go right into the microphone like this. So I imagine that's just how it'd be like. It's like, testing. Here come the shitty cowlings! And it's like, whoa. Get away from the mic. Although, having said shitty cowlings, someone's going to walk into the stream. And that's the first thing they're going to hear is shitty cowlings. Also sounds like a bit like a what's the word I'm thinking of? What's another name for something? If you're trying to put slang, let's go with a slang word for undercrackers. Oh, I was walking home and I couldn't hold it in, so now I've got shitty cowlings. It sounds like another name for, like, the undercrackers. David said there would be an alternative to the buggered fan blades. Why do I like that better than shitty cowling? Jim says the shitty cowlings with Captain Plummet on the AI guitar, AI mic, AI drums and AI keyboards. How far through the flight are you? We have got remaining on the flight exactly 1 hour to go. We've been in the air for 45 minutes. And we've got an hour to go. We are due to land just after 10 o'clock UK time. I might actually test that A3 Neo when we're done. Yeah, I don't think I can wait till then. I might just give it a quick run out. I can't believe I've downloaded it, but I have. Bananas Play says, well, also is Microsoft Flight Simulator based off of real flight times? It is indeed. So JFK would normally take about 5-6 hours, yes, unless you are Captain Plummet, where it takes about 4 days. So, bit different. But yeah, it's real time. Yes, real time stuff. No AI pilot on this channel. Beautiful. Just I want you to kind of observe just very quickly. So you've got the moon that's there, but just look at the lighting that's sort of, you know, shining off the sea there. I don't know if you would get that in real life. In fact, to be fair, you might actually see some of the effects better when we do the replay for the landing. But look at the lighting for the moon just hitting the water there, but we're 34,000 feet up. I would imagine that's true to life. It's just little things, little tweaks. We like little tweaks. Shitty pistons. Okay, so new game. While we've got an hour to go, new game. Take an aircraft part and another word and bang them together as a band. I think we should do that. I think that'd be quite interesting because David's gone for the fucked flaps, which I think would work. Bang them together, a particular word and a part of an aeroplane, and just throw them together and make a band name out of them, and we'll see which one is the best one. Steamy Fanblade, says Darren, kicking us off with that. I think this could be an interesting topic of conversation. Because I think what we'll do tomorrow night, and get your thinking caps on. Don't put them in the chat now, but get your thinking flaps on. Don't get your thinking flaps on, not the flaps, the caps. Thinking caps, not flaps. Get your thinking caps on for it's because there's flap talk in the chat. Thinking caps for the same thing, but trains and random names or random words. Bang them together, put them in the chat for Wayne to read out tomorrow. Don't put them in this chat, otherwise you'll ruin it. Because there was flap talks. I'm like thinking flaps. Maybe that could be one. I don't know. Thinking flaps. It's like talking heads, but thinking flaps. Darren Graham says landing gear groove. See, I quite like that. That's quite jazzy. That's quite, yeah, I quite like that. Landing gear groove. David says the Wing Wang Walkers. We'll try saying that after a few points. The Wing Wang Walkers. DJ Flapper on. Darren's also gone for Jetstream Rudder. Jim's gone for the Afterburners Thrash Metal. See, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Lewis says Flaps chat can be dangerous on stream. You never know how low the chat can go. I think I started it with thinking flaps instead of thinking caps. And why is this table keeping out? Goodbye, table. Darren Graham's actually going to probably win the award for the best ones. Throttle Surge. It's good. I like it. Keep them coming. Throttle Surge. Like it. The APU Anorak. Very good. You lot never let me down when it comes to the humour. Flap, flap, flappity, flap, 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 says Lewis. Elevator dive, says Darren. Tell you what, let's spice it up a little bit and go for airlines as well. So chuck like airlines, parts of planes, whatever. Throw them together. Let's see what aviation band names. Let's see what we can come up with. I'll tell you what. Let's use the hashtag as well. I'll put the hashtag in the chat so you can copy and paste it. Aviation bands. No, actually, aviation bands. There you go. Copy that hashtag, put it at the end of the chat. And yeah, come up with what you can, and use that hashtag as well. Virgin Flaps. Flappy McFlapface. Alright, use the hashtag that's in there, aviation bands. We're trying to merge airlines or aircraft parts with random words, throw them together. See what we can come up with. David says Taylor Swift Air. I like it. Very good, very smart. Swift Air is an airline. We like that. Taylor Swift Air. Who's got anything else? See if you can copy and paste that hashtag as well. Make it a little bit easier for yourself. Jim's gone Aerobus Smith. And Darren's gone for Foo Fighters. Just made that one up. I'm sure you did. Foo Fighters. Everything with Lewis is about bloody flaps. Want to know what else is all about Lewis?
Are you ready to go shopping? Step inside a very special supermarket. The only supermarket in the world that gives you money. £2,000 is waiting on our shelves to be won by some lucky person in this store.
But it is weird that I don't get struck for that. Like, I don't get a claim for it, but I get claimed for something else. It's weird. Dan Graham's gone for Turbine Pacific. That sounds like a emo band type thing. Turbine Pacific. Whoa, that's freaky. Wayne's gone for Easy Sunjets. That's the name of my FPL team. That literally is. That's literally the name of my Fantasy Premier League team. Is Easy Sunjets. Ryan Flair. Woo! That's my line. Jefferson Airways, says Jim. Darren Graham's also gone for Cockpit Express. He's on fire with these. Darren Smith, even better. We like that. The de Havilland Beavers. Sounds like a really corny, like four-man group. The de Havilland Beavers. David says there was a band called JLS, or was it ILS? Flap Continental from Darren Graham, and Jim's gone for the Strato Cruisers. See, that in itself, I like that as a band name, the Strato Cruisers. As used both as a plane name and a guitar name, the Strato Cruisers. The only Virgin. Whoa! How long? This name's got a foot and a t-shirt. The only Virgin in the Village Airways, says Wayne. You sort of got it. Use the hashtag aviation bans. At the same time, if you've got milestone as well for your membership, have a look. Chuck it in the chat as well if you do. Let's see how long you have been a member for. Darren Graham again, Jetlag Jamboree. Oh, it's coming out some fabulous ones. We like this. Lee says the Propeller Heads. That's a great name as well. That sounds like a proper like underground like rock band sort of thing. One that hasn't quite made it, one that won't make it but thinks they will make it. The Propeller Heads. Oh, Jim. Yes, we like that. Jim, we like it. Stone Temple Pilates. Oh, fantastic. Keep these coming. By the way, you got to think of train names for tomorrow, because Wayne's going to be inundated with railway bands. So get thinking about those as well. Don't put them in this chat though. Put them on tomorrow. Frank Reich goes to Hawaiian Airlines, says Darren. Very good. Dom says the Bay City Flyers. Very good. Darren Graham coming up with Turbulence Tango Express. No, Trainee McTrainfit. No train names yet. You're saving all those for Wayne tomorrow. I want you to spam the chat tomorrow with hashtag railway bands. But not here. Not this one. Darren says the wanky wing walkers. Ladies and gentlemen, coming onto the stage now is the wanky wing walkers. It works. Spice Girls Jets. I would go with Spice Jet Girls. That probably works a bit better. Wing Wangs, says Lewis. Ryan Flair, says Carl. Woo! Darren Graham says Mile High Mayhem. What a great bunch of names coming in. Who would have thought that you could get a band name from aviation? Terminologies or whatever else. Jim says the Spitfires. Where are we at the moment? Right, below us is the French city of Nantes. Global McFly. Oh, David, even better. Oh, we like it. Oh, Guns and Riat. Like that. That is awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Guns and Riat. Aviation bands. We like that. Girls Around. Lewis, what you're doing in your spare time is entirely up to you. But please don't share it with us. Dom's gone for Eastern Airways. Very good. Frequent Flyer Funk, says Darren. Sheep Air, says Carl. Hooters Air and the Blowfish. Darren Smith's gone for Huey Lancaster and the Neptunes. This is pretty, yeah, I didn't expect to be so many, but there are literally so many. We've got 43 minutes to go on the flight as well, so plenty of time to keep your aviation band names coming in. I've done it again. Done it again. Clicked Football Manager. Didn't mean to click Football Manager. Football Manager, what are you doing to me? There we go. Now you're gone. It's quite funny. From the watch along we did earlier today, a Cardiff City fan has put a little comment in the comment section, asking for the game against Portsmouth on Tuesday to be streamed as well. Lewis says ATC DC. Very good, very clever. Like that one. Take tap says. Take tap. Yeah, very good. Take tap from David. Velvet Concord says Darren. Great shouts and some great names. A3 and Baby Sharks. The human leading edge slats. The human leading edge slats. God, that's a right bloody mouthful, that is. That's what she said. Still, yeah, keep the names coming if you can think of names. Quite looking forward to trying that A3 out. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, son. Not gonna lie. So we've left Nantes behind us. We are still travelling along nicely. Oh, yes, there we go. S Club 747. Brilliant. Paul Hussey, take jats. Oh, very good. Rivals with take tap. The B747s, well, B52s is taken already. It is indeed. Like it, very good. Keep them coming. Captain Plummet and the AI pilots, which was Jim. Good. It works. Unlike Captain Plummet, it doesn't work. Yeah, I think David's got his thinking cap on this evening. Iron Mildenhall. Very good, everyone. Loving it. Wayne's gone for Atomic Spirit. Status Qantas. Very good. It's amazing how much of them, how many of them actually work. Status Qantas, very good. Depeche approach mode. It's on fire. Someone put David out. He's on fire. Quick reminder then, your first of 2 streams tomorrow. One from myself, one from Wayne. Here comes your first one tomorrow. 11 o'clock start. Concorde tomorrow. Landor livery. Heathrow to JFK tomorrow. 11 AM start. Then Wayne's with you tomorrow. In the evening, for some more train goodness. Darren Smith's gone for the Thompson Twin Otters. Lewis is off. Thanks for tuning in, Lewis. Jim says, Iron Mildenhall song list. Fly to the hills. A380, number of the beast. Hallowed be thy plane. Flight of Concorde and the Queen of the Clouds. Very good. David says the band that does the adverts for Alaskan Airlines, No Door Cinema Club. Genius. That's very good. No Door Cinema Club. Yeah, very good. Like that. Oh dear. No Door Cinema Club. Probably the best one we've had so far. Very good. Paul Hussey, thank you for the super sticker. Darren Smith gone for laminated Daydream liners. You lot have provided some excellent names. So, what are your plans for the rest of the weekend? It's incredible how quickly time is going at the moment. Paul says songs Fly Bee to the Moon and Boeing Underground. Very good. Going for song titles now as well. Lovely. Love that. Yeah, very good. See if we can do that then as well then. Song titles. Mix it up a little bit more as well. Whilst we've still got time, we've got 29 minutes of the flight remaining. Going over Perigou at the moment. 258 nautical miles to go. Let's see if you can come up with song names in an aviation form. Or song titles, rather, in an aviation form. David's gone for Go WestJet. Is this the way to Aero Mexico? Very good. Also, I feel like it's also time because we're going to we'll do this at least once on every stream that I do. I feel like we need to do this because it is well and truly on. The official tune of the channel for the next week or two. Everyone loved it last time as well. Back in Blackbird, says Jim. Keep the song titles coming in with an aviation twist. Swedish rock god, says Darren. The song will stay in the stream. I'm not bothered about the stream being blocked in certain territories. because of this song. David's gone for I do love the blast of the final corundum. It works. It's very good. Sing along if you know at home. Europe band names is Lee. Who doesn't like this song either, by the way? What a banger. Darren Smith says surprised David didn't say the final Caledonian. Jim's gone for Turbo Jet and the Black Hawks. Okay, let's go. Turn my microphone off at the same time. What a banger. Always want to lift the spirits. What a banger, we like that. The Finnair countdown, says David. So it's a little bit of a spoiler for you. Request night returns next week. Something to something to look forward to. Request night returns next week. I'm going to have a bit of a nosy, and I'm going to see what we could potentially do for next week. We'll try and do maybe something retro again next week. Got something in mind. Jim says the final countdown, not a bad movie either. Wayne's asking, can we do a Monopoly Games night soon? I would probably have to re-download it because I don't think I've got it on my computer anymore. Let me confirm. Can't confirm it's no longer on my PC. Oh no, tell a lie, no it is. It is on my PC. We'll see. We will see. David says Madonna's classic like a Virgin Atlantic. Touched for the very first time. Although, no, don't go there. Don't go there. Hopefully you've enjoyed this evening. Again, you're not going to see the benefits of the filters and stuff that I put on, but hopefully when we get to a point of doing it tomorrow, you'll see the difference, hopefully. Alright, there you go. We've got an airport down there. That is not Barcelona though. That is Toulouse. Toulouse is right below us. David says Frankie goes to Hollywood. Tui tribes. Tui tribes go to war. There we go, down below, there we go. That is Toulouse. That is our alternative airport. If we need to divert from Barcelona, that is our alternative. We are 155 nautical miles out, so we are going to think about descending, which we actually probably should do. So let's change the range here, and we'll go down to 3,000, but we'll do it ever so gradually, according to our. We'll go to 5,000 to start. We've got a blue line. That's the one we need. A blue line. Frozen. No, that's fine. I'm getting this a lot at the minute. Sim just freezes out of nothing. It'll come back on, but it freezes out of nothing. Jet 2 Unlimited, aviation band, says David. Very good. I wonder if it might throw the aeroplane to the side. Fenix is known for that. Give it a moment, it'll come back. There we go. And it did indeed throw our aeroplane to the side. Yes. Right, descent begins as we head down to Barcelona. Sweet 16 left, says Jim. Sweet 16 left. Jim. Let's just have a nosy at the metro of the arriving airport here. Let's refresh. Okay, completely clear at Barcelona. Happy days. So we should get a better landing than we did yesterday. And by that I mean we should land on our wheels this time. Beautiful evening for flying. That is the city centre of Toulouse below. There's the airport below us as well, just here. Lovely stuff. So I don't know, to me, like during the night time and stuff, that to me looks a lot sharper than it did before. I don't know if you've noticed, or you can notice that. It does look a little sharper and a little bit more, I want to say like revealing, but revealing is probably not the best word. There's a lot more to see than there was before. I don't know if that makes a difference. I don't know if you've seen that. I don't know if you sort of know if that makes a difference. There was a Toulouse a hand version if you need to borrow another Airbus. Well, apparently the A3 is free to finish the route. Real world ops and all that good stuff. Imagination, just an illusion. Top marks for Paul with that one. Just an illusion. Very good. Jim says, going down, party time. My friends are gonna be there too. I'm on the runway to hell. Down, 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 down. Runway to hell. Very good. So we're in the descent at the moment for Barcelona. 128 nautical miles remaining. David's gone for Fly Bewitched. touch our emergency slide. Very good. CCS tap turns on the water. Says Paul. I'm thinking of Deep Purple, Smoke on the Warder. Come on now. That's the one I've literally just thought of. I'll write it in the chat so you can see it. Tell me that's not a good one, right? Smoke on the Water. Can't teach it. Can't teach these old street smarts. Yeah, see? Smoke on the Water. Thank you. Wayne says driving to the long stay car park at Christmas. Thanks. What's the approach looking like? Oh, good lord, we haven't got one. Or we do, and it is incredibly... we do, it's incredibly short. Okay, this is going to be fun. Lyrics I never thought I'd see Jim type out.
Traffic.
Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the evacuation. I know you'll get to like it if you give it a chance now. Come on, baby, do the evacuation. Again, lyrics I never, ever expected Jim to type out. But fair play to you. Oh, hello. Where have you come from? Aircraft decided to go right over the top of us. Obviously going to Barcelona as well. Look, we might need to just steady our descent a little bit. I know there's mountains around here. All the passengers can do it with ease. It's easier than learning your ABCs. So come on, do the evacuation with me. Come on, baby. Jump off Wayne's trains now. Oh dear. I mean, you know it's a Saturday night when Jim starts quoting songs from Is it Kylie Minogue who did it, right? When Jim starts quoting Kylie Minogue, that's when you should start panicking. David's gone for Bob Marley in the waypoints. So good. Jim is the lyrical genius. Little Eva originally sang it way back in the early 1960s, says Jim. I'm very wary of the fact that we've got some mountains, but you can actually probably see them a little bit better just below the nose of the plane, just down the bottom here. So I'm a little bit wary of the fact that there are mountains. I don't want to crash into them. In fact, I know that we can put a bit of terrain on that should help us a little bit more. I think we'd be okay to just ease up on our descent now as well. Shoesy, and the Banderantes. Very good. Banderante, first ever Ryan airplane. It is. Got it on the sim. We are supposed to fly that at some point. When I can remember to fly it. So Girona to our left just there, about 60 miles from Barcelona at the moment. So big thank you once again for everyone watching. Whether you've contributed through gifting of memberships, whether it's been through super stickers, leaving a like on the stream, getting involved in the chat, whichever way it is, big thank you. We do it all again tomorrow. Paul's gone for Norman Greenbaum, Spirit in the Sky. I mean, you would have had to have gone for that. It's another one of those choices that are fairly straightforward and don't need any editing. Nobody went for it, so well done to Paul. Thinking caps on for tomorrow, as you come up with railway band names. Good luck with that. I think that's going to be probably a little bit trickier. But landing is coming up momentarily. We have got 8 minutes until we are touching down at Barcelona. Coming in for a bit of a short final. Barcelona is ahead.
I'll just have a nosy here at the elevation of Barcelona. Give me a sec. Okay, that's fine. We should be alright.
Alright, 40 miles to go. Time to get the landing predictions in. We've got a bit of time. But what do we reckon this evening? I will make sure the landing gear is down this time as well. Barcelona lighting up the night sky quite nicely at the moment. Okay, Barcelona just in this corner here. That's what we're looking at. So what do we reckon on the landing rating? Wayne gone for 170, Lee's gone for 200. David 150. I've done well to butter landings recently. Look through my track record on Balanta. Did one today. 159, 184 yesterday, despite the fact we landed with no gear. 175, 124, 128, 234, 141, 78, 108, 273, 135, 181. Done well recently. So try and keep that going, I guess. Pause as we get ready to conduct our landing. We can take the speed back quite significantly. Drop the aircraft to 3,000. Beautiful clear night here as well. We've got the landing replay to turn on in a sec. In fact, we can do that now. The airport has now come into sight, so there we go. Let's do that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's the runway we're going to be landing on. I think is it 25 right? 25 right actually. So this is our runway that we'll be landing on just here. Barcelona looking quite delightful in the evening glow. We'll probably actually go down to 2,000. Get approach mode engaged. Take the speed back further. So we've got a bit more control over the aeroplane. Landing replay should be on. It is. Michael says, good evening all, just popped by for the landing after hearing about last night. We shouldn't have any issues with that this evening. I can make sure of that by pressing the fact that the gear lever is down. And I can hear the gear coming down. And the gear is coming down. So there we go. We have landing gear tonight, which we didn't have last night. But the conditions are a lot clearer. We're turning on to final, which is for runway 25 right. Here we go. We'll go for a low auto brake tonight as well, and hopefully we can finish tonight with a buttery landing into Barcelona. Aircraft's in now for a full flappage. Take the speed back to 160. Hopefully the aircraft's nose will start to dip. If not, we are in control, so we're all good. Pretty decent. Plenty of fuel on board, so if we need to go around, we can. No need to divert because the weather conditions are pretty good. Don't need to increase climb. There is an aircraft currently about to pass under us. But we're going to ignore that that's even the case. Who is that in front of us? Isn't it? Oh, it's Vueling. Vueling is in front of us. We've got company, look. Oh, look at this one here, look. Where are you going? I'm thinking a side sweep. Should we go for a bit of a side step? For 2-5 left. Should we do it? Let's do it. Let's go for a side swipe. Or a side step, rather. Sidestepping to 2-5 left.
Clear of conflict.
There you go, happy days. So we'll go over to 2-5 left. See what we can do. Ground spoiler.
Retard. 10. 5.
Yeah, beautiful. That's what we like. Step on the brakes a little bit. Right on the last bit of the touchdown zone, off the brakes. Let the auto, do a bit of reverses. That one, we'll just roll off the end of the runway. Beautiful stuff. Nice little side slip over to runway 25 left for a beautifully buttery landing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Barcelona. Minus 134, beautiful bit of butter. The butter streak continues. A very, very small bit of stutter there, but I think that's the scenery loading in. It's nothing to do with the systems or anything else like that, so that's absolutely fine. And a rather enjoyable flight on the Fenix 320 once more. So Lee class is off. Lee, thank you for joining us this evening. We'll see you for the next one tomorrow. Well, tomorrow morning we've got Concorde 11 o'clock. British Airways parked up at the gate there. We are going to pop ourselves just here. Lovely job. Right, boys and girls. Right, full screen here. Righty ho, right. Minus 134. Beautiful stuff. Nice bit of butter for your Saturday evening. Quick reminder before I disappear off screen. This is tomorrow, 11 o'clock. Heathrow to JFK for our 7-hour flight with 6,000 fuel stops and 3 shopping stops at Westfields and Manchester. So 11 o'clock for that one. Heathrow to JFK on British Airways Concorde. Should be a good one. Looking forward to that one. Otherwise, if you are leaving us now, thank you so much for your continued support. If you are sticking around for the replay, it is time. But before we do, source, off you go. Just end the flight on Volanta and I'll show you the stats and all the other stuff. Here we go. Two hours and 3 minutes in the air this evening. Landing rating of 163.39, the landing G-force of 1.002. Telling us that that is an absolute butter landing. Right, so all that's left to do is we've taken the traffic off. We need to go onto here to take that off. You may very well see. Oh, not GSX.
You need to start the engines to request ground. You need to start the engines to request ground. You need to start the engines to request ground. You need to start the engines to request ground. You need to start the engines to request. You need to start the engines to request ground. You need to start the engines to request ground services. You need to start the engines to request ground. You need to start the engines to request ground.
Oh Jesus!
You need to start the engines to request ground. You need to start the engines to request ground. You need to start the engines to request ground. You need to start the engines to request. You need to start the engines to request.
How do you stop it?
You need to start the engines to request grounds. You need to start the engines to request ground.
Okay, we've stopped it. Thank God for that. Let's try again. Right, you should now hopefully see some difference. As we whip the time back, you can see the sky looks a little bit more natural. Quickly show you around with the sky. And the ground, everything looks a little bit better. Can you see that? You see the difference there? Colours of the sky looking a little bit better. So that's the effects that this has. Everything looking a little bit better than it did with the original default stuff. Grass looking a little bit greener as well. Hopefully you can see the difference. Let's go for the landing then. Let all this load in. Right, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow for Concorde. If not, Wayne will see you tomorrow night for some more train action here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. So from myself and Wayne, look after yourselves and each other. And until tomorrow, it is a very good night from us both. And bye-bye for now. Take care. Also, those that are watching the replay, just let me know about the difference in terms of the colours. Whether you can see them or not. I can definitely see them, but let me know if you can. Take care, everyone.
Time to play the game! It's all about the game, and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it. All about your debt, and if you can pay it. It's all about pain, and who's gonna make it? I am the game, you don't wanna play me. I am control, no way you can shake me. I am heavy debt, no way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a Cleveland bench from a smoking gun. I am the game, and I may lose. So move on out, you can die like a fool. Trying to figure out what my move's gonna be. Come on over, sucker, why don't you ask me? Don't you forget there's a price you can pay. Cause I am the game and I want to play. Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about control, and if you can take it, it's all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about the pain. Who's gonna make it? I am the game. You don't wanna play me. I am control. There's no way you can shake me. I am your debt, and you know you can't pay me. I am your pain, and I know you can't take me. Play the game, you're gonna be the same, you're gonna change.